I think I'm starting to feel a little bit normal. Are you guys feeling normal right now? Or are you close to normal? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe down below and of course hit the like button if you like this video. Wow, what a day today. Today I was watching the coming home of George Floyd. I like how they say coming home as opposed to the funeral. It was joyous. It got me in a great mood. It got me thinking about things. Great music. It was kind of disturbing a little bit in the fact that that church was packed. I mean, it was shoulder to shoulder. I know people were wearing the mask, but one of the things I think about, what example is showing to everybody, that people who wanted to have a funeral or graduation, we were told you couldn't do it. Of course, there's a siren going on right now. I live downtown, of course. Anyway, they were told that they couldn't do it because they couldn't have more than 5 people or 10 people, and you're talking about thousands of people. Come on, siren. Okay, what I was trying to say before the crazy siren was how people wanted to have their funerals and graduations and they couldn't have it because of this virus. And here this church was packed, so what kind of message are we sending? But that's all I'm going to say about that. And come on here and talk politics or race and all that, because it's just getting out of hand and mixed messages. I remember we couldn't even agree on a black box on our social media. Some people thought it was a good thing, some people thought it was a bad thing. And now I'm hearing something called defund the police. And I had to research that because I didn't know quite what that meant. My first reaction was, get rid of the police. And I'm thinking, no, we need police. I mean, we just need good police. And I hate that term cop. They are police officers. It's like, I'm a flight attendant. I'm not a air hostess or something. Give them respect and call them by their name. Just like we want to call George Floyd by his name. Anyway, but that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit normal. Not back to normal, but I see things opening up. You guys know I went to Hawaii last week and I felt like I was freed. Like I could just do whatever I want. And still had the fear of the virus, but I felt like, I don't know what I was feeling, but it felt good. In San Francisco next week, they'll be opening up the bars and they'll be opening up salons and barbershops and fitness centers. Of course, it won't be the same as it used to be. I'm trying to picture being in a restaurant with a mask and gloves on, and if we don't have it because we gotta eat, our servers are going to have it. How safe am I going to feel? That would be the question of the day for me once I do start going out to eat. They even announced that the movie theaters in San Francisco to start opening up next week. It seems like everything is like moving quickly now, and that's good. My husband and I are finally starting to plan a little bit. It's still kind of scary to plan because we just don't know what's ahead of us in 2 or 3 weeks. But we know a couple of holidays and vacations are coming up that we're going to be off, and so we're planning one trip for the 4th of July. I'm going to keep it a secret. You got to stay tuned and watch. Am I the only one feeling that way? Is other people planning things now, or do you still feel like you're in quarantine, or did that just go out the window with the protesting? Because I think the protesting just pushed the virus out of the media, but it's still here. My biggest fear is that this fall it will come back and it's all over. So fingers crossed. Right, let's get to the drink of the day. Get the classic again. I'm like obsessed with Malibu rum, cranberry, and Diet Coke. Actually, it's cherry Coke, so I'm actually getting all that cherry flavor in it. Beautiful Tuesday here in San Francisco. It's about 75 degrees with the light breeze and it feels good. Back on my rooftop. I come up here a lot because I only have 700 square feet down below, and when you got 2 big grown men in the same condo, you gotta find your space. Even just the videotape, I'm looking for locations. My husband's looking for a place to do his Zoom, and I've not been well, starting to get back to work. That's another big change. I'll be flying international very soon. That will be a change. So yeah, I see the light. Well, we definitely can't complain about how this year is going in a sense of time. Like, it's already a half a year. It's June. In a couple of weeks, it'll be the 4th of July. So this year has went by fast for obvious reasons. But the way I'm looking at it is we still have another half a year to go, and let's make it the best out of it. Let's, live your best life. You're not promised tomorrow. You never know when your time comes, and I try to follow that as much as possible. I work hard, and I've earned everything I've worked for, but I also take time to play. When you work hard, you got to play hard. Stress is probably one of the number one killers in people, because we're just overwhelmed with our works and our families and our society, what's happening in the world. We all just got to take a break and breathe. Live a little. Turn off the news. That's something I have to learn. Read a book. Now's a great time to, I think June is actually African American Book Month, like the book authors. But get a book. Get an audio book or a regular book. If you can't afford that, go to a YouTube channel and learn some African American history. That's what I'm doing. I'm updating myself about my own people. And one of the things that stood out at George Floyd's funeral when Al Sharpton spoke, which wasn't a big fan of Al Sharpton. I mean, I've paid attention to him, but I must say he was pretty good at the service. But the one thing that stands out when he said that he did the genealogy thing and he realized and found out that he was related to Strong Thurman. Google that person if you don't know who he is. And that they took him back to the plantation of his slave owners, and they went to the grave area and he saw the name Sharpton and Thurman, and he was like, wow, my family given name was given to me by a slave owner. Every time I sign anything, a check, a mortgage, a payment, I'm signing my ancestry slave name, which I kind of knew, but I put it back here because I didn't even think about it when I read the autobiography of Malcolm X, which I think is a very good book if you haven't read that. What was one of the reasons why he changed his name to Malcolm X? And one of the reasons was that was a slave name that he was given, so he rather put an X. That's his name, not the name that was given to him when he became Muslim. Very good autobiography if you're looking for a book to read. That hit home, made me think about everything. Also, getting back to normal, or speaking of that, the stock market, which is interesting. My 401k is creeping back up, my airline stock is creeping back up, my investments. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, I'm not really a Wall Street person, I'm more Main Street, but hey, can't complain about that. Just like that stimulus package. If you're gonna give somebody a stimulus package, I'm not gonna turn it down because I don't believe in their politics. He's giving out money, give it to me. I think once the total quarantine is over, I have this huge to-do list. I mean, like a lot to do that I've been putting on. Mainly my electronic devices. Everything it seems to be breaking down during this quarantine that is Apple products. And I love my Apple products, so I'm definitely not gonna talk about them, but I need my iMac book fix, I need my iPad fix, I need my iPhone fix. Like, I don't know, when you open up Apple, but you need to open up so I can get my stuff fixed. Anyway, just want to come on, pop on, and say hey girl, hey. And if you're just popping up on this channel and never seen it before, hey, how you doing? Definitely subscribe, like this video, and most importantly, share the video. Get this out. Get the message out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, girl. Bye.